Welcome back, everybody, to Mina the Hollower. I just downloaded this game recently, I guess, about a couple weeks after it came out, and I have no idea how to play this or what this is about. So we're just going to, it's got a Castlevania feel to it, so give it a roll. Yes, done. Oh, nope. Oop. Done. Alright, well, we're gonna find out what this is. Made by Yacht Club Games? Dear Mina, in the dim light of treacherous isle, I write with great unease. 10 years have passed since your ingenious spark generators prosperity to our central city of AWSOME. Now their light falters, warping the landscape. Baron Lionel, your esteemed patron, has requested your aid. As the creator of these generators, and your skill as a hollower will be crucial. The issue may be deeper than mere technical faults. We trust in your ability to unravel the mystery and restore the generators. With hope, the Marshal of AWSOME. Seal. Tenebrous Isle. Little Zelda feel to it as well. Seafaring. Ah, Mina, was it? Good evening. Just in time for landfall. See those cliffs there? Jeez. Didn't expect that to happen. Knocked out cold. I'm learning. What blazes happen? Grab a weapon. Hold on to your haunches. Pressing mace affixed with a flexible chain. Pair of nimble daggers. Oh, I'm guessing I'm only get to pick one of these. I'm gonna take you. Get ready for me. If you want to try the other weapons, do it, then get yourself topside. Woe be to ya if it's the Kraken lass. Oh good, it's got a whip to it. Alright, let's give the other weapons a try here. Oh, we're doing a Zelda now. Alright. And I'm guessing the hammer is something else. Explosive damage. Hold X to charge up while charging is to roll. Oh, cool. See what this is like. Oh, they let me... That's so cool. The hell is this? Alright. We're gonna go back with the whip. I don't know. I just feel like a whip. It's got a Castlevania feel too, so might as well whip it up. Jump. Nifty. Jeez. Stop taking my guys. Great. Fucking Kraken. I'm doing great. I've lost control. We're headed straight for the cliffs. Boosh. Probably not a mission I can win one way or the other. Hey, wake up, wake up! Still with us? What a relief. How long was I out? Long enough for the things to go sideways, miss. Here, Lionel insists you take these vials. Will help you up right away. Store plasma and you gain attacking enemies. Use B to consume and restore health. I keep scourging for supplies. Maybe I'll see you in 06, eh? Stay safe out there.
Sweet.
So we've got ourselves a top-down Zelda with the whip slash hammer slash swords, dual swords. Feel to it, feels part, I shouldn't say part Castlevania. I mean, it feels part Castlevania because it's got the horror aesthetic to it. You've got a whip as an option, or swords as an option. You know, obviously, Symphony of the Night, those types of games, those are side-scrollers. So it appears we have some sort of combination of a Zelda, Metroid, or not a Metroid, Castlevania type game. Wall hatchet. Fascinating. Little grumbling guys. Oh, by the way, this music is fucking tits right now. Listen to this. This is so cool. I love games like this where just like you walk into it completely blind and everything about it is just like right out the gate is just awesome. Whip feels like a whip. Gotta wind up. You know. The only downside is I'm not really sure where to go. I mean, there's literally only one place to go, so we'll figure that out. Also, I gotta learn my buttons. Diddly-diddly-doo. I like the little gremlin guys with the shields because it's basically saying, like, we're right out of the gate teaching us, first of all, here's a little gremlin guy, you hit him with your sword or weapon to knock him down, you know, kill him. And now we're given the same enemy but with a shield, basically saying, sometimes you're gonna have to move around to the side of those enemies. What am I supposed to do here? There's a rock in my way. You see that little like like that. Can't jump over that. Okay, let's talk to you then, I guess. Hello, sir. I'm blocking the way. I wish I was a hollower. I can just hold A to burrow and grab things. The key thing that the other part of this game that you can see from the previews is you got a Zelda, you know, top-down Zelda view. You've got, you know, whip, Castlevania type whip, but they added this burrowing mechanic which allows you to go underneath, and it's kind of, I guess it's supposed to be your what's it called, protection against attacks. You can go under here too. That's so cool. this is what good gameplay should do. I've not played any of this game. I have not watched anyone play this game. I just watched a preview on the just a sales preview on the Steam page, and the game's teaching me, hey, here's a bubble with a you know, whatever this is, bones, which I guess is something, some sort of currency, or maybe a level up mechanic or something. It's already teaching me, you know, hey, sometimes you're gonna need to jump and attack to hit things, you know? Also, there's a little sparkly under there. There's another one there. He's literally parked right there. I imagine that's on purpose, so that you're forced to show that you can go underneath enemies. You know, so like, there's an enemy in front of you, which I just died. If there's an enemy in front of you, you can go underneath of them to get to their backside, and you don't have to worry about them like their hitbox damaging you. I don't want to do this all over again. This has a Dark Souls corpse run feel to it, and I don't like it. Well, I like it. I like the corpse run mechanic. It's not a big problem. My only gripe is, if this is anything like Hollow Knight, you have to go back. You have to go back to get to where your corpse is. Otherwise, you lose whatever that bone currency is. So I presume that's either one of two things. It's either gold or it's experience. Like, you know how you spend gold in the shop like that, or the bones are your experience. So we're building up to a level up using bones. But again, I don't know, I want to keep reiterating this, but haven't played the game before, so you're going to see probably a lot of fumbling, stumbling around as I learn or perfect the mechanics, you know, the core mechanics, the burrowing, the whip. I don't know what else is in store for me. I clearly already have what is the equivalence of the Rock's Feather from Zelda, so I can jump. Which means there's gonna be more platforming upcoming, I'm sure. Should probably use my weapon, that alternate weapon, the axe, more. I tend to be more reliant, when I play games like this, I tend to be more reliant on my base weapon. If you ever watch, well, not that I'm trying to point you to another Let's Play, but if you ever watch people play, like a Dark Souls, or something similar to that, a lot of times you'll see them rely almost exclusively on their weapons, okay? And they don't use like fire bombs or any sort of thing. And then other times you have people who, they come up with the most unhinged builds you could possibly imagine. A little bit far back, Chris. There we go. That's how you do it. They come up with these unhinged builds where they take like a little buckler shield, you know, no bigger than, ooh, don't get me. You know, primarily meant for you know, offhand rapier, you know, defense, okay? And they'll come with, like I said, these weird builds where they'll use a little buckler shield as their weapon, and they'll two-hand it and basically jab it into you, and because they magically enhance it, or they enchant it, I guess is the right way to say that, they come with these just stupid builds that'll deal like 50% health damage to you, and you're just like, there's no reason a buckler should do that. And then whenever you try to back off, because obviously with the buckler you need to get right up in their ass to do damage, they harass you from a distance with either fire bombs or other magics. Oh, that was dumb. You have to use your weapons here. I'm guessing that even if you had something shorter range like a hammer, they'll be able to reach that, I guess. Either that or the hammer playthrough is going to be a lot more heavily reliant on items. These guys. I just want my bones. Oh, I'm glad I didn't die there. The game seems to be a little bit forgiving when it comes to these jumps. And by that I mean, you'll notice that when Midnight starts to get close to a cliff, she'll start to sweat. Bone up. So it is experience then. Okay. So store bones safely at bone store. Increased power, increased defense, rather reduce damage. And of course my favorite attack. Do more damage, you don't have to worry about defense. Of course if you have perfect defense, you don't have to worry about your offense. But I don't think really I'm gonna get to this point. Yeah, well, maybe not right now anyways, but you know, maybe in the far-flung future when I have a million billion health and I'll be able to roll through this game pretty easily, but even then, you know, you probably take some damage somewhere. So whatever. I don't mind the mice character being your main character. I do think it's kind of weird that this game, at least right out of the gate, appears to have a number of different animals. So you've got not only mice, well, it's mostly been mice so far, but you know, the captain was human. So you have human, then you have humanoid mice, and then whatever other animal they decide to insert here. You can't dig there, but you can dig in the ground. Remember for that for later, because that's going to come in handy, I'm sure. Thought that worked. I was a little nervous that the game would not grab hold of the rope. Right, now I gotta go all the way back. I appreciate the little balloons helping me jump. Now it's not in death, but it can be. Alright. You up. I got up in bone dust. Bar rats. Mice, whatever you can call these guys. I believe you can do it. Mina dressed up Midna. I don't know. Keep calling you Midna because Zelda Bullshit. Yeah, recover 1 spark or lose all bones on next death. Wonderful. Kind of stuff you want to see. Wasn't about 115 bones. I'm leveling up again. I feel like it shouldn't be that hard to get 50 more, or that amount. There's 15 there. You multiply that by 10, 250. Hey. So I try not to worry about stuff like that because sometimes you know right out of the gate, you know, if I do what I'm supposed to do, don't die, don't lose my, you know, don't flush currency down the commode in the form of bones. We'll get there in no time. It's when you kind of piss around and go, oh, I know, we'll just go backwards. That makes sense, right? It's like, no, it doesn't. Christopher, back in. So if I die once, all the enemies respawn and all the items do. If I die a second time, it seems like both pop up. Nothing there. I originally thought that mural in the background was like a claw or something. Clearly just people sitting around praying in a circle. Nice. I'm just, yeah, need to go back up and around. Boned up. Defense. Ray. Another bone. One of the yellow balls. Yay, more 3 bows. For later, that is. I like how when you're indoors, it drops out a layer of the music. And so when you come back out through the doors again, you get the full soundtrack. Cross the bridge. And we'll be onto the shortcut. Hooray, shortcut. That's Dark Souls shortcut right there. You just went around in a big loop to get right back to this exact portion. So it would take you like a half an hour to shoot all the guys that were there and do multiple corpse runs as you slowly but surely learn the thing. Not what I was expecting. Come on. Don't die. No, I missed the pit. Basic platforming, Christopher, you can do this. So you have to burrow and then jump to get over two space platforms, so keep that in mind for later. I did kind of notice you assume to jump longer when you have a head of steam behind you through burrowing. So spark generator, flame destruction, everything. I barely made it out alive. I thought you were an enemy, but you're not. Anyways, we're gonna cut the episode here while we're in a slightly safe space. And when we come back, we're gonna continue on from this room. So until then, I hope you all have a good one.